This happened before. We missed a lot of it.
But God used me to be the first in my family to get a degree, the first in my family to go to college, the first in my family to do what I'm doing right now, because black women are builders.
Ah!
Okay.
That's a shout bomb right there. If that's all that they say, I'm happy with that. Because, yeah, it keeps stopping.
Black women would help me out through here, but I'm going to go ahead and unpack this. Sisters, you ain't trying to help me. I'm simply trying to say, as Aretha sang back in the day, sisters are doing it for themselves. Sisters are saying...
Him to the girl. H-Y-M-N. To the H-Y-M-N.
Listen, I'm not going to allow what has happened to me become my fate, become my destiny. What has happened to me is only going to feed my character with strength, courage, and wisdom. And the more I go through, the more I allow God to deposit in me what wouldn't have gotten in me had I not been through that mess. Y'all playing like y'all not feeling me. But is there anybody here who can testify the strength you have is not because you read the Bible about strength, but you got strength because God made you carry a heavy load? Is there anybody here who can say, I got wisdom today? You didn't get wisdom from reading about wisdom, but you got wisdom because you went to the school of hard knocks, and that's where you discovered that trouble can be a teacher. That's when you discovered crises can be your counselor. That's when you discovered that problems and pain can be your professor, and God will transform your adversity into a university. That's what black women teach us. How do I know? Because Zora Neale Hurston, she kept jumping up, trying to hit the sun. And as she jumped up to hit the sun, she was able to help ignite the Harlem Renaissance. She kept jumping up to touch that sun. And because she did, she wrote classics. And the classics that she wrote are reflective of a woman who kept jumping at the sun. She kept jumping at the sun and went to Howard University. And there at Howard, she founded a newspaper that exists to this day because she kept jumping at the sun. Jump, Zora Neale. Jump, Zora. Zora lets all of us know from eternity that even when life knocks you down, that's when you look up, because the more you look up, the
want to get up, but that's the only downside about, that's the con about, that's the only bad thing about. We're not the only, but that's one of the bad things.
Well, you have a chance to see what you hadn't seen as long as you were up. Anybody been down, but while you were down, you saw God in a way you never had seen God before. So how does this work? How does this work? I'm almost done. Text lets us know this, and this is hot right here. Text says, I gotta say this real slow because it's so good. Text says this. Text says that God, I'm gonna read it because I want to make sure, because I gotta make sure y'all see this is straight Bible right here. I'm in chapter 7, 1 Chronicles, verse 24. He had a daughter named Shira. I'm talking too fast. He had a daughter named Shira. Preach for the hands. I'm sure enough about to. I'm gonna say it real slow, and if you don't get it this time, I'll have to unpack it. He had a daughter named Shira. Okay. Sisters, here it is. Sisters are survivors who allow what they go through to add depth to who they are. I know why y'all didn't shout. The shout is here. Her name's Shira. It comes from a verb that means survive. It comes from a verb that means I made it. It comes from a verb that means other stuff is gone. It didn't quite get through, but I'm still here. And because I'm still here, all of a sudden, I'm not even done. I'm still here, but then my value has increased because of what I've gone through. And please understand that, sisters, you teach us something real good right here. You're just like diamonds. Everybody want to be a diamond, but a diamond doesn't get its value until it gets cut. Sisters, y'all are just like gold. Everybody want to shine like gold, but gold has to be put in a fire, and the fire burns away the dross and the impurities, because gold can't have value unless it goes through a fire. Y'all still missing your shout. Sisters, is there anybody here who's been through enough stuff, but now you're thinking about it? If I had not been through that stuff, this dross that's been all on me wouldn't have been burned off of me. If I hadn't burned off of me, if I hadn't gone through that, if I hadn't been cut, I wouldn't have cut some folk out of my life who were not adding value to my life. And so I thank God I got cut. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, because I thought I was doing that. And I'm going to see if I can help y'all a little bit further. Sisters, her name, Shira, means, it's from a verb that means survive, but then it says his daughter. The Hebrew word for daughter means apple of my eye.
Yep, I like how you said that.
Meaning sisters come to recognize in their strength that who I am ain't defined by what I have, but the God who has me. And because God has me, I don't have to dress myself up to be somebody. I already have value. And because I already have value, that means I have value when I have a wig on my head, a weave on my head, a shower cap on my head. I got value no matter what I have on. I got value when I dress up. I got value when I ain't dressed up, because my value ain't in what I have. My value is in the God that has me.
Oh my goodness,
okay, I'm gonna get y'all. I promise you. This is really good right here. She knows. Okay. Let me. I just got to keep reading, because I don't want y'all to think I make any of this up. It's right here. I'm still in verse 24. Verse 24. It just kills me, because verse 24. Oh, let me tell you about this rapper named Sweetie. Sweetie has a line. She says, and that's how a hot girl do it. Keep her head up even when she's going through it. I like that right there. A hot girl. That's how she do it. Keep her head up even when she's going through it. That's how okay, Sweetie, y'all ain't feeling Sweetie. This is my old school service. Let's go Langston Hughes. Langston Hughes, incarnate a mama that your mama probably told you, and poetically share her wisdom. Well, son, I tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had tacks in it, splinters, boards torn up places with no carpet on the floor, bare. But all the while I've been climbing on, reaching landings, turning corners, and going in the dark where there ain't been no light. So boy, don't you quit now. Don't you sit down on them steps because you find this kind of hard. I still climbing, I still going, and life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Y'all got that yet?